Love it. And I love the longevity stuff. We've been actually talking about this on London Real for quite some time. We had Aubrey de Grey on the show about 10 years ago, one of the first people talking that maybe age was a disease. We've had David Sinclair on the show. I actually just had my first boxing match, just turned 54 years old. I fought this.
I heard.
Yeah, I fought this 28-year-old kid at Crypto Fight Night. It was a judge's decision. Looks like we'll do a rematch, but I've been working with the guys at the Lifespan Clinic in Dubai with exosomes, and they got me dialed in. So,
Dr. Sammy?
Yeah, Dr. Sammy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's amazing, right? Yeah, he's amazing.
Shout out, Dr. Sammy.
He actually, they sponsored me for the Crypto Fight Night, Lifespan Clinic. So when you see round 1 and 3, their logo is right behind me. And that was Sammy coming in. So yeah, I love this space. I'm so glad you're involved in it. And this concept of health span is so important, so important. And a lot of the crypto community is really interested. There's quite a synergy and overlap in this community. And I know Chris Crypto, he's really big into his biohacking, does regular 5-day fasts, saunas, and, a lot of guys in the community are waking up to it. So I'm so glad you're doing that.
He's one of my best friends. It's very interesting. He's gone into, he had some health issues, and then he went into the carnivore diets, which is a big fad right now. And, that's an interesting discussion. We can talk about it another time, but yeah, I think, for me, I'm really fascinated, and I've always been data driven. I've always said, okay, sure, you stop eating processed foods, you stop eating, seed oils. Yes, a lot of your health problems went away, and you think it's because you went on a carnivore diet, but maybe it's just because you stopped eating a bunch of junk food and processed foods. I don't know, but I would just say that for me, even though I don't agree with everything Brian Johnson does, I think he's the only person that's in promoting this biohacking kind of stuff in a way that says, I'm transparent with all of my data. Here's everything. You be the judge, right? And I'm not a vegan. He's a vegan. But I think that a lot of the, anyway, so
Peter Thiel took $500,000 and turned it into $1 billion using the exact same techniques we're using inside the investment club. He met a CEO, his name was Zuckerberg. He pitched him the deal and he said, okay, I'll give you $500,000. Mark went public and sold the shares to people like you. Well, what happened to Peter? Well, he exited and got a 2,300x return. The wealthy invest in early stage companies, folks. The public markets are for suckers. It's a rigged game. By the way, this happens in crypto as well. It's called pre-sale tokens. This is Solana. Does anybody know this chain? They sold pre-sale tokens for 4 cents. And you can see the date on there, April 5th, 2018. Look at Solana today, folks. That thing's up over 1,000x. The media and Wall Street and all these hype people get you to buy the top. Meanwhile, they put their clients in at the bottom and they use you for liquidity to make their clients rich. You can play this same game. You just have to have the financial education and the deal flow. That's it.
But yeah, one of the things too is when I was in Dubai at the same time I saw Dr. Sammy from Lifespan, I also went, and I can say now that I'm no longer organic, I'm GMO. That gene therapy company I was telling you about, so I got gene therapy, which actually does a little bit of cell gene mutation in the area where I was injected, and it creates morphostatin, which inhibits something called myostatin, which is a muscle regulator. So if you inhibit myostatin, it actually encourages your body to produce more muscle mass and burn more fat, and actually has an epigenetic or a lifespan net benefit as well. So I'm really into this stuff. I think it's fascinating.
Did Johnson have that same treatment when he went down to Panama, or was that a slightly different gene therapy?
Honduras was the same one.
Honduras. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've been in touch. Yeah, I've been in touch
called Mini Circle that's doing it.
Okay. Yeah, I've been in touch with Brian back and forth, and I love what he's doing. I wouldn't necessarily follow those protocols. I went vegan for a year back in the day as well, and I don't think it's the right diet, especially for me. But I love what he's doing because he pushes the limit, and you can learn from him. And so I've tried to adopt a lot of his sleep protocols, and I just take a lot of his stuff as really good data.
Yes.
And so I appreciate everybody out there really pushing the limit and just adding to the conversation as well. So yeah, great stuff. Kyle, what's the best way for people to follow you on X, on YouTube, and to learn more about your platforms like Paid and Commonwealth?
Yeah, so I have a website, kylechassé.com, CHASSE.com, which has all my links on it. But also just on YouTube, Kyle Chassé Crypto, on X, Kyle_Chassé. And I'm even thinking about, and we'll update people later, but I'm even thinking about firing up. I haven't been on Instagram in those platforms for a long time. But now that Crypto Nights is going to be a more mainstream TV show, I might start doing some more lifestyle stuff. I really want to do more in the health and longevity stuff. So I'll keep people posted on those. I did start a longevity channel on YouTube, but I haven't had the mental power to or the time to keep it up. But those are the places people can find me. I look forward to, to anyone reaching out. People can find me on my X account. There's one of those hyperlinks that give you all my stuff, and they can reach out directly to Telegram if they need to, want to raise money on paid, or they want to be on season 2 of Crypto Nights. I can put them in touch with the producers over there, whatever.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.